So, I guess I'm talking about my dreams and the signs on my walks. So, something I forgot to mention about the walk the other day was I did also see a cloud that looked like a dragon. That was pretty cool. And then my walk yesterday, I saw 2 dogs. Somebody was walking 2 dogs. One was black and one was white. I was just like, oh my god. Like, I don't know, this sign just felt like a sign. You know, because it was. And then I got closer to them, and that black dog had a little bit of a white chest. I don't think the white dog had any black on it, but I was just like, oh my gosh. I kept feeling like the black and white things that were black and white were like, I don't know, sticking out to me. Because I'm guessing the duality and yin yang type stuff, balance, duality, twin flame stuff. I don't know. I'm in a silly mood because I made myself release. I have a lot of intimate trauma, and then I have a lot of shame with it. So sometimes when I have a need, it takes me a while to release it because I have different signals going on, which are like confusing. This partially my body's like, yeah, and then I think it's it's my mind, but also my body remembers. So it's like a whole confusing thing. So I'm like, yeah, I can quiet my mind and be okay with thinking about things, thinking about releasing pent up energy. But then sometimes I can't actually allow myself to do it. But I was able to tonight, so. And it's crazy because I feel a lot more like relaxed and stuff and not so tense and wound up tight. Once, of course, you release the pent up. I wasn't actually meaning to talk about this part, but it's okay because I'll just talk about whatever the frick comes up. And it's fun being on the twin flame journey because you also feel your twins' energies, and that includes pent up desires. Trying not to get into trouble on this clock. So I'm just saying. So I was probably feeling his stuff too. But yeah, I used to brush through that because of all the shame. But I have been, and also lack of privacy, well, not lack of privacy so much, but the fact that I didn't have my own space, my own room. But now I can learn to take things slower with myself. That's not always easy, so learning how to be in the present moment in that instance and take your time is not something society or any trauma lets you do. So I don't know. I guess I've never thought I would be this far on my trauma healing. But I am. So it's just crazy how far you can get. I don't carry as much shame, but there's still some snags here and there because it's a very deep trauma. And I don't know. Kind of went off on a tangent here. I think I'll make another video about the dreams. Maybe. Actually, I'll just talk about them. So my dream the other night was really weird because it was like, it was at this group of, it was almost like a school thing, but I don't know for sure because I felt older, but yet I don't know. And this girl, maybe it was like a work thing. I don't know, like a volunteer thing. I really couldn't tell you, some type of group thing. But this girl always brought this spaghetti and never put it in the fridge, but she would still eat it. Oh, it grossed me out. Like, but also me and the other group members or whatever would always try to find ways to throw it away or something, you know, so she wouldn't eat it because we didn't want her to get sick, and it was like really strange. And like, for some reason there was these rats. They were nice, but they were like getting to the spaghetti. It was just really strange. I don't even know what the heck. And also I'd be dreaming a lot about like my youngest daughter's dad and my roommate. They show up in my dreams a lot, and I think it's just the cycles. Also because they were both, I thought both were my twin. And yes, that happens on the twin flame journey. You can be mistaken. Only my youngest daughter's dad was the actual karmic flame or false twin, and my roommate was the one that was like, my twin put his energy through him that like, so that I could get my activation and stuff and preparation. And so like, yeah, and in the past life, I guess, like I read something about it on an Instagram post, somebody who talks about the journey a lot and downloads they get, and so it made sense to me that in a past life, and my roommate remembered this lifetime with us together a few years ago, and where he was a king, and like the download from that person was like, it was just a post, but like it resonated, was that I was married to him again in the past life, my roommate, and he thought I was a twin. Like, we thought we were twins, I guess, or something, and then like, so now we're breaking that cycle basically. So that's why me, my twin, and my roommate were in a triad, like a polyamorous triad, and it was my roommate's idea that I have a boyfriend when we're together. He's like, you could even have one if you wanted to, and I was like, I'm not even thinking about that. But my twin was energetically pushing for us all three to be together, so that was like, I kept getting those images. It wasn't really pushing, but it was more like he was envisioning that. So I kept getting those images, and I'm like, what the heck? Because at the time I thought I was gay, because I was like, well, I don't know what the hell's going on with me, but there's loss of attraction. I'm gonna make another video